In the heart of a foggy countryside stood an old Victorian-style mansion, shrouded in mystery and the echo of bygone eras. Elizabeth Warrington, a young and spirited woman, had just moved into this sprawling estate. It was an inheritance from a distant relative she had never met, and she was eager to begin her new life in solace and inspiration for her writing. From the moment Elizabeth set foot into the mansion, an eerie chill ran down her spine. The air felt thick with secrets, and the grandeur of the place did little to comfort the unease settling in her heart. She explored the dusty library, the vast hallways lined with portraits of stern-faced ancestors, and a neglected garden where nature seemed to reclaim the land. The first night in the mansion was peaceful, with only the calming sounds of crickets leaping through the foggy night. However, as days turned to nights, Elizabeth began to notice peculiar happenings within the mansion walls. The lights would flicker unpredictably, casting brief shadows that seemed to dance across the ornate wallpaper. One evening, while she was immersed in a book, Elizabeth heard faint footsteps descending from the attic. Cautiously, she climbed the creaky staircase, each step echoing eerily in the silence. As she reached the top, the footsteps ceased, leaving her standing in the dimly lit attic alone, her heart pounding against her chest. Ghostly whispers would often greet her throughout the day, unintelligible but persistent, as if trying to convey a message obscured by time. She found herself drawn toward the sounds, a mix of curiosity and a strange sense of belonging. The apex of Elizabeth's haunting experiences came one misty evening as she read near the fireplace. Out of the corner of her eye, she glimpsed a shadowy figure across the room. It was not the shadow of furniture or herself, but a distinct silhouette that stood still, watching. Summoning every ounce of courage, Elizabeth approached the apparition. As she neared, the shadow seemed to waver, and an overwhelming sensation of sorrow filled the room. At that moment, the whispers grew louder, clearer, revealing the fragmented words of a tragic story tethered to the mansion, as though pleading for her help to find resolution. Driven by empathy and resolve, Elizabeth dedicated her days to unveiling the history buried in the walls. She discovered old journals and letters that pieced together a tale of love, loss, and unfulfilled promises. Through her efforts, the supernatural occurrences began to fade, replaced by a serene atmosphere, as if the mansion itself was thanking her. In the heart of the foggy countryside, Elizabeth found not just an ancestral home, but a legacy to uphold, a guardian of stories long forgotten, freed by her courage to listen and understand the whispers in the mist.